evening, folks, and welcome to the S&M Show episode.
Woo! I love S&M! Yeah, you guys rock! Woo! Oh, shit's gonna be fucking... Oh, yeah!
The fuck just happened there?
I don't know. Somebody's left the back door open, that's all. Well, God.
Was that not that guy we had on the other time?
You caught him a prick before he left the studio.
Fuck, sure I did.
Idiot, man.
Right. Anyway, sorry folks.
Sorry about that. Right, listen, despite this little mild interruption, we are going to go on as usual. First talk today, we've got the internet, what were views on it, what do we think is great, what's shite, mostly shite, what's shite about it. Matthew, what are your views on the internet?
Well, the internet has become a massive tool. I mean, without the internet, where would we be?
It's like the biggest hammer in the toolbox.
Exactly. It's like a fucking handyman's wrench. You can't beat it. You can't beat it.
You can't beat a handyman's wrench.
So, what do you think is the best? Are the best points about the internet?
The best, obviously you've got RuneScape and Bebo and
Stephen's keeping the Bebo community alive, folks.
Listen, it's going to rise back. It's going to come back, and it's going to hit you harder than swine flu. I'll tell you that for nothing. I mean, the internet's great for all sorts of things. You can check up the latest lacrosse scores. You can
catch up on your anime.
It's good. It's good. You can buy things as well. You can buy Viagra and stuff. You know,
nowadays, folks, you can even buy children, wives, husbands, mums, dads.
He's not speaking for experience, by the way. He's just a friend of his done it once years ago,
and he's been happy ever since.
Is he?
No. Tying his wrist in. Anyway, what do you think are the bad points about the internet?
Well, some computers you get slow. That's also not a good thing, because you want to get on there and you want to look up whatever it is you're going to go and look up. Porn.
Mostly porn.
Mostly porn for all you teenage boys out there.
98% porn.
98% porn, 2%
a little bit of fact finding. Nah, it's just porn.
Just kidding.
And speaking of porn, like, so much of it on the internet is free. Who the fuck in this day and age still pays for porn?
Who pays for porn? And this coincides with another question, folk, by Jill. She says, paying for porn is an absolute disgrace. When I watch porn, I want it for free and nothing but. Right? Jill's obviously quite upset with us because she put a wee happy face, a wee smiley face.
She's upset, she put a smiley face in.
She's doing reverse psychology, so when she's happy, she's sad. But when she's sad, she's ecstatic.
And you're getting all that from a line of text there?
Huh? Just put it in small print, like deadly small print.
Right here. So, again, folks, with any topic that we discuss on the show, feel free to discuss it in the comments and subscribe.
So paying for porn, where do you stand in paying for porn? Is it some...
To me, it's just utter fucking stupidity. It's free. I could give you about 20 odd sites.
You got it?
No. From 20 odd sites you can get porn for free. I mean, paying for it, you're a fucking tube.
Smartest tube?
I don't know, just a tube. I mean, look at this Dan trying to get on some of the porn just now.
He's actually literally desperate. He's itching, he's scratching it like a man to make the trash.
Scratching at his scrotum like there was no tomorrow.
Right, okay then.
Right, the next topic, folks, it's a wee bit sensitive. We're going to talk about, in this day and age, is it okay to be a virgin? What do you think, Stephen?
You know what I go for?
No. I'm just asking what you think, I'm not asking you whether you are a virgin. But from his reaction, he clearly is.
That's going to get me so much pussy, by the way.
No, this is going to get us the pussy. I mean, once we get up and run, girls will just be flinging themselves at us.
Are you sure?
Legs akimbo.
Are you sure you're not just taking too much LSD?
Well, a boy can dream. A boy can dream.
Yeah, well, that's all you can do. Right, but obviously, this is also quite emotionally sensitive. About as sensitive as
I don't care.
No, listen, I think it's about as sensitive as a nuns in between areas.
It's awfully tight in here. The bishop sitting in it. The bishop.
I know, who's the bishop?
The bishop's ugly twin.
He's actually the bishop that runs the bus service in Cranmere Road. Virginity is something that's also quite sensitive. There's always this thing where you need to be.
Yeah, the whole social stigma.
There's the whole social stigma, and it's about time we sort it out, because this country's in a weird, fucking grotesque state, right? And it's because of this particular topic, that's make people move out to go to places like, Lebanon and fucking Iraq and stuff.
And not to mention the fucking increase in teenage pregnancies.
That's obviously coinciding.
all you stupid diddies that don't know what a condom is.
I know. Or contraception, the pill.
Or punching her really hard in the stomach.
Or, no. I heard a rumour that if it's standing up, it doesn't do fucking.
That's bullshit.
I'll feel it's the truth.
That's bullshit.
The Pope told me, and I think.
Or what you could do is get her in an emotional state and leave her at home with a wire coat hanger.
And what's she going to do with that? Listen, I need to ask her, what's she going to do with that wired coat hanger?
Hang some clothes, obviously.
Oh, right, nice.
I mean, what else do women do when they're in an emotional state?
With wired coat hangers. They hang up clothes, that's what they do.
Anyway, so now we're going to go on to a question sent in from wee Bob McGarrow for the YY. And
we doesn't.
Is it aye? He's an arsehole. Anyway, what he wants to know is, what do we think about sport?
Sport's always been around for centuries. We used to fire arrows at targets. Now it seems, when it comes to neds, they fire arrows at people. But sports, obviously, it's changed over the years. New rules have been introduced. New sports have been introduced.
Do you think nowadays, with the introduction of health and safety, sport hasn't become sport? It's been a bit pussy, let's be honest with it.
I think when you watch things like boxing and stuff, and you see men with their nose broken.
Aye, that's boxing. I'm talking about like football and things like that. Things that used to be contact sports.
People get their legs broken constantly playing football. What do you mean? So that's quite old.
No, but I'm talking about the way the referees referee the game now.
Alright, the way that everything referee the game.
Exactly, everything shoulder tackles, 50-50s, everything gets penalised now.
But I think if this country, Scotland, right? Now let's face it, we all know that Scotland isn't exactly the best country in the world. It's a bit of a dump.
Bit of a shithole.
A bit like.
Let's be honest.
It's
okay.
Okay, we know
it's a 5 points.
Okay, yeah, cunt, right? But I think if this country was to start playing sport, playing football on the street the way we did when we were kids,
we were kids.
Aye, when I was a kid,
I was sitting playing my N64.
Bin Laden is still playing his Dreamcast, of course. I think if they started playing sports more often, and if they brought cricket to task, it's about time someone brought those cardigan / jumper wearing nonsense to fucking task.
What do you mean by to task?
By to task? Well, hang them by the fucking the cricket stadium until dead. And let that be a lesson to all of them
cricketers
who may play cricket and watch the Ashes. Well,
I actually think it's quite addictive. It's like F1, it's fucking boring, but once you start watching it, you can't turn away. You're just sitting there and watching
that wee white man throw the ball.
And then you realise, you look at the clock, fuck, it's Tuesday.
I know.
Been watching cricket for 6 days?
Actually,
Jesus fucking Christ.
It was 3 months for me once.
Jesus.
Because
and then the F1, watching the cars go round corners.
It's insane because you really get into it, and you really you don't want to turn away. You want to watch the guy. You want to watch.
Sorry.
Did you take a pill?
What pill?
The pill. You don't fucking act like you don't fucking know.
Contraception.
You know what he's saying?
I'm fat and pregnant.
No.
Are you one of the bastards?
Dr. Minstrel says you need to take it. No, have you taken it?
No tact about.
Have you taken the fucking pill?
Aye.
Right, because I don't want a repetition of what happened the last time. 5 people are in hospital now, and 3 women are fucking innocently pregnant.
Fucking said I was brought, sorry.
Right.
I left him at home with coat wire hangers.
He's such
To be continued.
He's such a brutal bastard, so he is, man.
I don't do it. It's them that does.
Okay, shush. Right.
What do you think about abortion?
Well, I'm not a Catholic, so if a woman doesn't want to have the wee Wayne, then she doesn't want to have it, you know. I mean, we're all young, we're all fun, we're all looking for some fun, and obviously
that's more of a warning.
And intercourse is a great way to have fun, said fun. I mean,
coming from 2 virgins, we will know. We know.
My street cred is just
virgin. He's a virgin.
I've got a question here for Chuck, for Clintland, who says, what would happen if Chuck Norris fought Clint Eastwood in a never-ending duel to the death atop the great volcano Pompeii? What are your views on this, Matthew?
I really don't know. I really don't. Because it's fucking Chuck Norris, but then again, it's
Clint Eastwood has got that
Eastwood.
big badass 44 Magnum. It's like the most powerful handgun in the world. Apart, I read that it could blow your head clean off. But I suppose you've got to ask yourself the question.
Chuck Norris can kill 2 stones with 1 bird.
I know, but it can also kill.
I mean, Superman wears Chuck Norris pants.
I know, but I mean, I suppose, but
Chuck Norris doesn't sleep; he just waits.
No way.
Right. But Clint Eastwood can actually kill 1 car with 2 motorbikes. So, what do you think about that? He's actually driving 2 motorbikes now. How fucking badass do you need to get before you're able to drive 2 fucking Harleys at the same time while drinking a pina colada? You know,
and shagging Chuck Norris's wife.
Exactly. That's how angry Chuck Norris is. That's how this fight all started. She said she was going to go and meet new people, but he didn't actually think Clint Eastwood was going to turn up in his casual cardigan. You know, start talking about, you know, what are you looking at? What are you looking at, eh?
Just checking in case that crazy bastard was coming back in.
Alright, aye. Fuck.
Anyway, I don't think this is the best topic for us to talk about.
I'm going to check the boot of my car to make sure he's lying there.
Why? Did you kill him or something?
No.
Or did Big Steve kill him? The security man?
Big Steve. Security guard. He is apparently the original. He apparently was Stan Lee for Marvel. Apparently went over to Steve and says, listen, you look like a good comic book character and we can call you the Hulk. And you'll be badass because, you know, you'll destroy every cunt, you know, and you'll have wee Waynes with single tears running in from their eyes, you know, talking about why Santa Claus is dead because the Hulk destroyed him, you know, and destroyed him and his sack, right?
No, he didn't nourish the sack.
He didn't nourish. Santa's wife should have nourished the sack. That is a fact. It's a fact of life.
That's why Santa's going about shagging all the arrows.
That's why he's so fucking huge, because he's not getting any nourishment for the sack.
That's all the pent up sperm in his body.
It just builds up.
Santa isn't fat.
That's why the beard's
He
white.
just needs his release.
Said 2 virgins.
Listen.
There's damn that cunt again. Anyway, folks, this is the end of S&M episode 4. If you like it, comment and scream.
Oh my god. Oh. Are you okay?